Valley Center in Columbus, Ohio, where the Ohio State Buckeyes take on William and Mary and Army here on Big Ten Plus. As hi everybody, welcome into the telecast today. Alongside my broadcast partner, former Ohio State gymnast Donovan Hewitt, I'm Connor Campfield. And Donovan, a special day here in Valley Center. For Ohio State's their senior day. The senior gymnasts will be honored after that. But we got three great programs in here ready to go to battle here today.
Three great programs. It's going to be an amazing meet. Covelli is a wonderful facility. And magic happens on senior night. I'm ready to see some absolute magic happening on the floor tonight.
Yeah, all these programs here coming in ranked into this contest. First, William and Mary. This week coming in at number 14 in the nation coming into this meet. They're getting ready to take on, obviously, these other two teams. They'll be on the rings to start. You get a look at their lineup over there. The Tribe 14th nationally alongside Army, who also out of West Point, one of the visiting teams. They're ranked number 13 in the nation coming into this one alongside the Buckeyes, who are 5. Coming to this one, you see Army over there getting ready. They'll be on pommel horse here to start. Ohio State will be on the floor. So that's going to be the opening rotation for all these teams. You see the Black Knights getting ready over there. They're hungry for a win today. And of course, Ohio State right there, ranked number 5 coming to this one. They're getting ready to warm up and get going this first rotation on the floor. The Buckeyes coming off a 1-1 result their last time out in their last try meet, a loss to number 2 Oklahoma at the time, but a win over number 13 at the time Air Force their last time out. Coming into this one against William and Mary and Army.
Absolutely. I think the Buckeyes are looking to have a strong team showing, hit every single routine, and just have fun out there. Have fun. It's senior day. Families are here. Alumni are here. Everybody's here to support them. So let's just have a good day, everybody.
It should be a fun one coming up. As mentioned, the first rotation, Ohio State on the floor, William Mary over on rings, and Army on the pommel horse. And we'll get you lineups for all of those as we go on. But it should be a fun one today. Obviously, of course, these three programs, and you see the Tribe over there getting ready. Their lineup here on the rings to start. It'll be Jonathan Irwin, Nicholas Kowarsikov, Luke Tully, and Gavin Zabrowski to get going on the rings for the Tribe coming up. Over on pommel horse for the Black Knights, Ben Aguilar, Jake Prahabkaran, Maddox Pabellon, and Felipe Uniquiera will be on the pommel horse. And Ohio State, their floor lineup, Jacob Harmon, Lucas Ross, Chase Davenport Mills, and Noah Copeland. That'll be the 4 for the Buckeyes on the floor.
Here goes Harmon, first pass, front handspring, double front. Boom, beautiful, little hop. Connor, the way Harmon does gymnastics is just absolutely textbook. It's what you want to teach in the way that he does it. Beautiful, stick, absolutely, without a doubt. Here's that Y scale. It's just pretty. It's just pretty gymnastics. I love it. Stick, fought for it, good job. Those have to be hold for 2 seconds, so I believe he hit that there. Good. And here's his last pass, is a double pike landing. There goes the bell, so he's got 10 seconds to finish. That's a good starting routine, Connor. Absolutely.
Yeah, where Harmon will finish it off to start this thing off for Ohio State on the floor. He had a season high of 13.5 earlier this year. And he'll complete his floor routine there.
Here go the Black Knights on pommel horse, starting out with Ben Aguilar first. Season high 12.85. This is their leadoff spot. You're looking for somebody who can hit clean and consistent, and I think he's gonna do it. Dope. Yep. It's a flop right there. Right into another flop. Beautiful. Keep swinging. Good extension on the hips, too. Into his dismount. Good, absolutely, good job. That was a good start-off routine.
Yeah, Aguilar starting it off for the Black Knights. His only thing competing in today, he competed in pretty much every meet last year on the floor for the Black Knights, but just in the lineup for the pommel horse to start. And a good start for Army. We'll move over to the rings here, where William and Mary and Jonathan Irwin are standing by to start.
And I can tell you already, Connor, this is going to be a strong routine. I'm looking at him. Rings was my thing, and yep, right there, Maltese. That's supposed to be held for 2 seconds, and I believe he got that. Another Maltese. Good job. This is the team leader, so this is their guy on rings. Good. Into a cross. Beautiful. Ooh, right back into a back rise cross. Wow, this kid is strong. Here comes the dismount, half in, half out. Small step on the landing, but a pretty good routine, absolutely.
Yeah, Irwin, no stranger to good routines on the rings. All ECAC last year after placing 5th at the Lake Championship meet with a 13.05. And he gets William Mary started off here today. Back over to the floor for the Buckeyes, it'll be Lucas Ross.
Freshman, but man, he can tumble. This is one of the best tumblers I've seen come in as a freshman. Good. Double, second pass. Double full down the side with the stick, absolutely. You want to stick those easier passes. Comes the press handstand, supposed to be held for 2 seconds. And he accomplished that, absolutely. Two and a half, layout. Little slide on the step back. Here comes that scale, that's a new requirement. Last pass, double pike. Almost got the stick. Good job. That's 2 hit routines.
So back over to the pommel horse now, where Army's standing by as Felipe Junkeda will get ready to go.
And he looks like he can swing, man. I'm excited for this routine. Into the flop. Magyar fighting a little bit, but he's getting through it. He is. And up on the dismount. Come on back. Good routine. Good job, Felipe.
Army was started off by a 12.75 from Ben Aguilar. We'll see what Junkeda will get. But back over to the rings here, we're standing by for William and Mary. We Nicholas K. Osar-Ikov.
This looks like another strong gymnast for William and Mary. See what he can do. Back of rice planche from the straddle. Meet that 2-second hold requirement. It was a good straddle planche. Kip to L. Press handstand. Giant fighting, but he's got it. He's making it work. Into the dismount. Small hop back, but that was a good routine. That was a good routine, Connor.
Solid showing out of the freshman from Spring, Texas there for William and Mary, the tribe. And now standing by, back over to the floor for Ohio State. Their third member will be Chase Davenport Mills getting ready to go.
Chase is, again, one of those absolutely beautiful gymnasts in the way that he does floor. That's an All-American standing right there. And To be honest with you, one of my closest friends. A stick, absolutely. A little hop out of bounds, but that's okay. It's only 1/10. He'll be all right. Triple full down the side. Wow. Chase has been in the gym. Absolutely. He's been working very hard, nonstop. Nothing but good things to say about this young man. Here goes that scale again. Into his last pass. Now this is a combo pass on the last one. Very difficult. And drills it. Great work, Chase. That was a beautiful scuba. Chase is a funny guy, man. He's always just out there having fun.
Showing off the energy after that. Finishing off the Buckeyes for third forward between Lucas Ross at a 13.45 and Jacob Harmon at 13.4. Now back over to the pommel horse here, where standing by for Army is Jacob Barkara.
And another just good swing. Absolutely. Camping out on that one pommel, but he's doing it. Into the Tung Fei. Season high 13.7, so this is one of their big scores. Up into the dismount. Fight, 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 fight. That's a good routine, Connor. That's a very good routine.
June Cada had a 3.05 for Army and a 12.75 Magular, and we'll have to see what that one will get. But like you said, very solid to start. Now over to the rings here for William Mary. It's Luke Tully.
Luke Tully, man. This kid can do gymnastics. Another beautiful gymnast. Holding even those little skills, those L's, those are important to hold. Into the Yamawaki sequence. Back of right straddle. We'll see a lot of Luke Tully today. He's doing all around, and he is William & Mary's only all-around competitor, so he's going to be on all 6 events, and they're going to need him. Stick, killed it. Luke Tully.
Well, no surprise that he's going to be going all around. Was All-America and ECA Rookie of the Year last year at a 4-score average of 75.117. And back over to the floor here for the Buckeyes, their last one, Noah Copeland.
Noah Copeland, hometown kid from Lancaster. But man, something in that Ohio water, because this kid can do it. Bang. Full double front connection bonus for second pass. Double full down the side, and he sticks. Those are those ones that have to be stuck, those minimized landing deductions when you can on the easiest skills. Two and a half punch lay. Beautiful. Small hop back on the dismount. Into a scale, getting ready for his last pass. Double pike to finish. Oh, almost got the stick. Once again, beautiful routine, man. The Buckeyes are rolling, dog.
Over to the pommel house, Maddox Pabellin, a man who has qualified 3 times in his career in the NCAA Gymnastics Championships on the pommel horse, and a team captain this year. We'll see what he has here today.
Connor, every team has that guy on each event. This is that guy for them on pommel. Leads the team with a score of a 14-3. He is going to be fighting with pommel horse guy Parker on Ohio State to try to win this thing. Let's see what he's got. Into his flop sequence. Ooh. Hand slipped just a little bit, but he's all right.
Go grab some chalk, try to improve the grip here on his second try. So the last one, a 13-6 on the pommel horse for Pabakaran.
Connor, I feel bad. I feel like that was some kind of like
a jinx?
Yeah, commentator's jinx. I never actually experienced it on the other side. But Maddox, man, nothing but good things to say about his gymnastics, especially his pommel horse, though. He'll be all right. Fighting to keep it together, but he's got it. He's got it right back in there. It's in the Tung Fei. Gearing up for the dismount. Good finish. Good job, Maddox. Way to finish.
Recovered nicely after the initial slip. That will finish off the pommel horse rotation for Army. And now over to the rings where there's Gavin Zabrowski for William and Mary.
And Gavin's got, again, one of those lines that I was telling you about. It's just aesthetically pleasing to watch. The full name of the sport is artistic gymnastics, and he absolutely embodies that. Oh, and he's strong. I was not familiar with your game, big dog. He's not just clean, he's got it. Into the back of Rizel. Swinging just a little bit. Let's see if he can get the timing right on the bail. Yes, he did. And he just killed that swing. Now that takes a lot of energy out of you, but he just saved it. Winding up into the dismount. Woo. Stuck it. Beautiful. Told you.
Well, a good call, partner. And that will finish off the ring rotation. There's Zabrowski finishing it off for William and Mary. And that's just going to do it for rotation number 1. But we got plenty coming up after this. Rotation 2 coming up when we come back here on Big Ten Plus. We come back with you here from Columbus, Ohio, right here at the Cavelli Center. We just finished off the first rotation. Connor Campfield, Donovan Hewitt here with you. There's the final score updates there after the end of the first rotation. Ohio State, a 54-100. And we'll get into the second rotation coming up after this. But what did you kind of see there in that first rotation for all these squads?
So I saw a lot of good gymnastics. You know, I saw Army fight just a little bit on that last person on pommels, Maddox. But other than that, they had a great pommel rotation. William and Mary's ring rotation was great. The execution was great. And, I mean, Ohio State absolutely killed it on floor. 54-1 to start off the meet, and they are rolling.
And we'll take a look at some of the highlights. Obviously, you mentioned the floor routine of Ohio State. And there's some of the highlights right there between these two teams. Army on the pommel horse, and then, of course, William and Mary on the rings. But I think, obviously, we touched it, but we saw a lot of good on all these teams. And here's just some of the highlights through that first rotation.
And Connor, 54-1 is Ohio State's top score on floor for this year. So that's a season high for them. They had a really, really good floor day. Let's hope that they can keep going throughout pommels and throughout the rest of the meet.
Yeah, their best score prior to that was a 53-5-5 against Nebraska back on the 31st of January. And there was the final score for Zabrowski as well, a 12-4-5 it looked like. So that'll bring William and Mary up to a 48-5 there after that first rotation once you add in that last score. Army, once you add in the last pommel horse, a 52 flat. And then, of course, Ohio State, like we saw, 54-1 after that first rotation to have the lead. William and Mary looks like they'll be on the floor. Army will move over to the rings. And, of course, you see Ohio State getting ready for the pommel horse over there as well.
Oh, I'm excited, Connor. I'm excited for pommel horse. I mean, you got pommel horse specialists, guys who only do pommel horse coming next for Ohio State. The guy setting the pommels right now is who else but newly minted national team member Parker Thaxton, Tommy T. That is a heck of a man.
You see the lineup over there for the Ohio State on the pommel horse. Over on the rings for Army, will be Jaden Blank, Cash Johnson, Carter Beck, and then rounding out that lineup and leading off the Black Knights over there as well. We saw him to start on the first rotation, but it's Jake Pabakaran. And then for William and Mary on the floor, it'll be Nico Greenlee, Luke Tully, Michael Weiner, and of course we saw him earlier, but Nicholas K.O. Arikov as well. So that's going to round up the lineup for William and Mary, and that's the lineups for each of the squads here in the second rotation, as we're just about 10 seconds from getting back underway here to get into the second rotation.
Let's do it. I'm excited, man. I'm so excited. I love gymnastics.
Obviously, you competed as well, so now,
yeah.
now you're on the other side here.
It's strange, man. It's weird. I never sat up here in the box like this, but you know, I'm happy to give back. I'm happy to be in a different role, but still supporting my humans, my friends. You know, I like them a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, the Buckeyes with the lead here after the first rotation, but we'll see how things stand as we continue to go forward in this matchup of top 15 programs here on Ohio State Senior Day. Let's move over to the floor. We'll go take a look at William and Mary here. Let's get going.
Michael Weiner goes first, double front. Beautiful. Knees were together. There was no cowboy. It was that was a really good double front. 13-3 season high, which is a great score for start-off roll. Stick on the layout. This is great gymnastics. This is textbook gymnastics. He's sticking. He's minimizing landing deductions. Hands are out. Chest is up. I like this kid. I like Michael Weiner. Oh, that's got to be held for 2 seconds, though. It's okay. Front double full stick. Fought for it, but he got it. Double pike dismount. Good. That's a good routine, though. That was a very, very good routine. Way to start off.
He seems happy with it walking off the floor. And Christian Grohovsky is standing by for the Buckeyes over there on the pommel horse to lead off their second rotation.
Christian Grohovsky, we call him KG, after Kevin Garnett from the big ticket Boston era. And man, this kid can swing. Pommels is another one of those things that he just does, and he does it well. From the second that he got into Ohio State in gymnastics in college, he came in as one of those pommel horse dudes. Tung Fei, little scrap, but he got it back. He's one of the only people who still does a flare Magyar Salvato combo, but he does it very well. Looking to finish up into his Russian dismount, and done. Great leadoff. That's what you want out of your leadoff guy. Somebody who goes up and hits every single time. And man, KG's a senior as well. This is one of his last times competing in Covelli, and I know that he has had an absolutely phenomenal career.
Let's over to the rings here. Pabakaran standing by here for Army.
Into the straddle planche. Yamawaki sequence, up into his giant. Back giant. Oh, he's doing a front, whoop. Yamawaki into double front pike. Wow, you don't see that a lot. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Pabakaran, his second today. He was on the pommel horse earlier.
And had a good routine on pommel too.
Yeah, now back over to the floor here for William and Mary, where it's Kea Osarikov once again.
Into his double front. One and a half, front full. Taking a breather right here for his press handstand. Held that for 2 seconds. That's what you need. Double front full. Small hop on the landing, but we're good. Here comes that scale. Ready to rock out for his dismount. Double back pike. And that's a good routine.
Finish it off for him. Now back over to the pommel horse here for Ohio State. Jace Hashimoto getting ready to go.
Jace is another pommel horse guy, specialist, and he can swing. See what he's got.
A career high 13.4 earlier this season for him.
Scissor sequence, picking up his circle now. On one arm, struggle a little bit, but he got it. Here come his flops. Good, made it work, made it work. Magyar, Salvato, and up into his dismount. Good, that was a good dismount. I know Jace is happy with that. Look at that smile on his face.
And the big hug after.
Man, one of the best feelings after finishing your event is going over and hugging Kaz.
Now back to the rings. It's Jaden Blank coming up for Army.
Jaden Blank is, again, one of Army's guys, all-arounder, and he is very, very good. Let's see what he's got on range. I believe he was an EVO guy, which is a training center in Florida, and they're just producing absolute studs in gymnastics as of recent. Kip L, and beautiful too. He's a beautiful Kip L. Into his Yamawaki sequence. Back right straddle. Taking a moment to breathe. This is where you breathe. Pushing up into a press. Got it. Winding up for his dismount. Half, stick. Beautiful. That's what you want. That is what you want to see. Beautiful routine, Jay.
Finish it off for Blank. Now back over the floor. Nico Greenlee, a man who is just outside top 20 nationally on the floor. 13.4 average.
Double front. And it was good, too. Whoa, that little kick he did was pretty cool. 2.5, lay, stick. Yes, that's what you need. One and a half, full, small hop. And his Russians and gonna get ready for his press. Remember, y'all, this has to be held for 2 seconds. Great work. That's 2 seconds. That might even be more, to be honest with you.
I would say so.
But the thing is, Connor, those judges, they sit down there and they count slow. Beautiful double pike to finish. And he's happy.
He's fired up.
I get it.
Running off that floor.
It was a great routine.
And back over to the pommel horse here, where standing by Ohio State will be Conlan Simpkins.
Another pommel horse specialist. I mean, this kid, I feel like I'm a broken record at this point, but this is another kid who can just flat out swing. And it's beautiful, too. He's got a beautiful swing. And Conlan grinded to get on this team as well. He is one of the hardest workers I've ever experienced, and it was an honor to be able to train with him. Into his one hand. He's rolling right now. Magyar, Salvato. Up into his dismount. Beautiful, beautiful routine, Conlan. Absolutely. Look how excited he is. Yes.
He's getting the teammates' appreciation, but also the crowd. Arguably the biggest cheer we have heard all day after that. Get a replay and another look at the dismount there.
That's a hometown kid from Columbus. Right down the street, man.
Now here comes Cash Johnson coming up for the Black Knights.
Cash. I like that name. Cash money.
We'll see if the routine here is cash.
Oh, I hope so. It's a good toe point. Milwaukee see. Oop, up into his front giant. Got it. Back giant. Winding up for his dismount. Half it. Ooh, double. Ooh. Stayed on his feet, though. Hey, that's a hit.
A scoring update for Blanks the last time out. He was right before him that time. And now back over to the floor here for William and Mary, where Luke Tully is standing by for his second of 4 routines today.
There we go, man. This kid's a baller, man. Two and a half lay. Beautiful. Double full down the side. Small hop back. There he goes, 2.5 front full. Oh, I was mistaken. There was a double full lay at the beginning. Here he goes, winding up for his dismount. It's been a pretty routine, man. Double pike. I don't know. I see the judges looking at each other and give it to him, but I would have. Oh, here we go, Connor. National team member.
It's Parker Thaxton here coming up for Ohio State.
15.325 at Winter Cup last week. Has already been selected to go to Egypt and compete for the U.S. national team coming here soon. And man, also one of the most intelligent people I've ever met in my entire life. He is like a human calculator on top of that. Into his McCulloch first skill. Here goes flop sequence. Oh man, that's 3 times around on one pommel. That is hard. Here he goes. Into another flop. Staying on top, watching his hands. Magyar. Oh man, if he hits this, this is going to be big. This is gonna be big, people. Wow! Wow! Oh my goodness. That just got me out of my chair. Wow. That might hit the 15-3.
We'll have to see, but certainly an impressive showing right there. Get another look at it.
Oh my goodness, people. That was amazing. Look at how excited everybody is. Wow.
And Carter Beck will round us off here to finish out the second rotation here for Army. Senior of nearby Powell, Ohio.
Oh yeah. Hometown kid. I know this crowd is going to go crazy after this. Cross. He's strong. Milwaukee sequence. Up into his front giant. Beautiful front giant. Beautiful back giant, too. Connor, if he puts this down, it's going to be a good score. Stick. Oh, almost. That's going to be a good score.
Well, he's coming off a 12.35 his last time out, but a season high of 12.8, so we'll see what he gets there. But that will finish us off here for the second rotation. We've got a few more coming up. We'll head over to rotation 3 in just a little bit here on Big Ten Plus.
Awesome.
We're back with you on Big Ten Plus. We're heading into rotation number 3 in about a minute and a half. But some scoring updates here through 2 rotations. Some Buckeyes holding on to the lead right here over Army and William and Mary. And while you talked about it before we went off, Parker Thaxton, you thought he was going to get a 15-3 or so on that pommel horse, and he did get a 15-3 exactly flat to help the Buckeyes push themselves over 110 here through 2 rotations.
And he absolutely deserved it. I mean, 56.55 on pommel horse. That's another season high for the Buckeyes. They are absolutely rolling. How about William and Mary, though? They've been looking pretty good. Army's been looking pretty good. This is going to be a good meet, and I'm ready. Let's keep going, man.
Yeah, some of the highlights here from that last rotation, of course, Ohio State on the horse. Here's some of the highlights from Army over there on the rings, and then William Mary did that on the floor as well. So each team will get their last rotation here through this first half, and then we'll move over to some other apparatuses here. But just look at some of the highlights here. That was the horse for Ohio State, another
a good
dismount for Army.
I remember that one.
As we go into this third rotation.
That was a good routine. That was Nico, yep.
So Army here will be on the floor. They'll get us started here in the third rotation. Of course, Ohio State will be on the rings, and then over on the horse, it'll be William and Mary here to finish off this third rotation and first half of this try. Ohio, or should I say, Army should on that floor. Take a look at the season highs there let out to finish this off by
Everybody.
Thomas Mora. Everyone over 13 here.
Oh, yeah.
And leading off the Black Knights will be Jaden Blank, a NCAA all-around finalist last year.
This guy's a baller. One of them Evo products. Double front down the side. That is creative. Triple full. Small hop back. Two and a half. Lay. Double full down the side and sticks. Wow. Artistic gymnastics. Scale to finish up. Gearing up for his last pass. Double back pike. Oh, almost had the stick. That was a great routine.
Start us off here in rotation number 3. Now over to the horse where for William and Mary, Ricky Pism will get ready to go. An Ohio native out of Brecksville, Ohio.
Oh, yeah. Up by Cleveland, right?
Yep.
Cleveland.
Graduate of Brecksville Broadview Heights. Shout out the Bees.
This is for you. You're from the Cleveland area too, Connor, right? Oh, yeah. This has to hit close to home. Oh, he's swinging. And back. That's a great set. Oh, yep, there it is. He earned that. He earned it. That was amazing.
We'll see him on the high bar later where he is one of the best in the country. Now for Ohio State, Christian Gruchowski.
KG, don't be fooled by those long arms, man. This kid is strong. He is. Back of Rice cross. Back of rise, lower into cross. What stands out about KG's rings is truly his execution. That is why he's first up on rings, just to set the standard, the Ohio State standard of clean gymnastics. Winding up for his dismount now. Double, stick. Wow, ooh, almost got it. He didn't even need to take that step. He didn't need to do it. That's all right. That was a great routine from him.
And I'll move back over to the floor here for the Black Knights at West Point. It'll be Max Rubin, a former All-American for USA Gymnastics on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Double front. Small hop. I like that, though. Double front full. Ooh, I haven't seen that in a while. Into his press handstand. 2 seconds. What do you think, Connor?
I think that was 2. But you be the judge.
Double foot on the side, stick. Two and a half punch lay, stick. Oh man, Max Rubin is rolling. Let's see if he can close this out. This is a great set. Double back pike. Ooh. Little hop back on the last dismount, but other than that, that routine was great. That's still going to score very well.
We'll get the official scoring later, but now back over to the pommel horse. It'll be Jared Neumann here for William and Mary.
We got a season high of 12-2. See what he's got for us today. Mini McCulloch. Ooh, some flares. Flare side travel. Into a flare Magyar. Tung Fei, back right into flares. And up. Up. Ah. That's all right. He's going to chalk up, reset, and finish his routine, get ready for his dismount. Other than that, though, I mean, great routine.
Career high 12.8 last year and placed third at Springfield, the junior out of Palo Alto, California. Get ready to try to go once again here for William and Mary.
Yep. Just got to finish his dismount now. And it was great, too. Dang. I know he's going to be a little bit frustrated. That's okay. Still pumping his team up, keeping his spirits up. That's great.
And now Peyton Contini standing by here for Ohio State.
My mini-me. I mean, he's wearing my number right now, number 2. So, hometown kid. This is a routine I am excited to look forward to seeing.
Season and career high of 13.15 earlier this year.
And a freshman at that, too. Back upright straddle plant, or straight plant, excuse me. Into a Maltese. He's a little bit above the rings. Pike Yamawaki into his front giant. Back giant. About to get wind up for his double-double dismount. Little step backs on the landing, but that's all right. That's all right. Stayed on our feet. We can handle that.
So now back over to the floor. It's Nick Lester, the third Army Black Knight to go here on the floor. So halfway now through this third rotation for all these teams.
Double front pike and stuck. I didn't want to jinx it, but right before he went, I was about to say this looks like it's going to be a very good routine. You can just tell by the presentation. Stick again. He's rolling. Double foot on side. Looks like he's going for the golden sombrero. See if he gets it. I would love to see that. Into a scale. Double back pike. He got it. Golden sombrero. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I know he's hyped about that.
Certainly looks like it as he comes off the floor.
Absolutely. That's a big accomplishment. That's going to score huge. Absolutely.
Another look at the finish here.
Did not miss a single stick in this routine. Not a single one. That's hard to do, folks. Yep. And you earned it. You earned it. He's gassed.
Yeah. Now Samuel Smith is standing by here for William and Mary over on the horse.
Sam Smith, man, Virginia Beach. I mean, this is one of those kids that I have known since probably like 8 years old. He and I are tiny tots together. So I'm hoping that this will be a great routine from Sam.
Just waiting to get going here. Pism with the 12-8 for William and Mary on his pommel horse. We're waiting on the score for Neumann. And, of course, Smith standing by here for the Tribe.
Icing him. Man, sitting there waiting for the judges to get ready is difficult. It is very hard. But I know he's staying in his head, staying locked in, staying ready to go.
Smith, like you mentioned, out of the Virginia Beach area, Norfolk officially, a team captain last year.
Norfolk, Virginia, shout out. If my mom's listening, shout out Norfolk, Virginia. My mom and dad went there for college. So, again, Sam Smith is one of those guys, one of those pommel horse specialists.
Yeah, he finished 6th and was an All-American 2 years ago, which is impressive. He missed much of that season with an injury for William and Mary, and then earning a team captain nod last year, competing in a trifecta of meets, and now he'll get going here on the pommel horse today.
Here goes flops. D flop on the side into his tongue fei. Beautiful. He's rolling. Magyar and Savato. Up into his Russians for his dismount. That's a hit set. Good job, Sam. Absolutely. And you can get excited. Woo! Yes, absolutely.
One last look at the dismount here. Now we'll head back over to the rings. David Ramirez over there for Ohio State. Gymnast of the week earlier this month for the Buckeyes in the Big Ten.
Backenbrise Maltese for his first skill into a lower cross. Kip Maltese. Gearing up for his dismount now. Double. Good, put it down. Shook his head just a little bit. He wanted to stick that, I know, but that's okay. That's a great routine.
So Thomas Morrow rounded out on the floor here for the Black Knights, an ECAC gymnast to watch going into this year.
And if that last routine is as great as this one, Army is going to have a great floor lineup.
Well, he's coming off a floor title last week against Simpson, so let's see what Morrow has got in the bag here today.
Full double front. Stepped on the line, maybe over. It was a little hard to see from our area, but not too bad. Double full punch layout. Two and a half down the side and stuck. Wow. Sent a dart through the floor. That's 2 seconds. Definitely hit that requirement. Getting ready for his Y scale. And to close out, double back pike. Small hop back. Another great routine for Army.
Head over to his fellow Black Knights over there on the sideline. Now here comes Zabrowski once again here for William and Mary. This time on the pommel horse.
I'm excited for this one. Here goes flops. Whoa. Ooh. He looked a little bit off to the side, off in front of the pommel horse on that one. He's going to have to pick his head up and continue to going, because that was, to be honest with you, that was the beginning of the routine. He's got a lot to still finish. Got to recuperate, talking to his coach a little bit.
He'll chalk up and try again, but, you know, last year certainly got it in him. 7th on the pommel horse for 12.75 in the USA Gymnastics Collegiate Championship. Just a little bit of a misstep there at the beginning of the routine.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. But I have no doubt that the next time they compete, he will hit that routine. It's just a beautiful swing. Magyar, Salvato. And into his Russians for his dismount. I know he wants that back, but that was a great finish. It was a great finish.
So now over to the rings here. Finish it off for Ohio State. Jesse Picale.
Here goes Jess. Just coming off, this is the first time we see him today. He's coming off a 4th place finish at Winter Cup. I mean, this kid has been grinding. We call him Hawaiian Breeze for a reason. His gymnastics is just so cool and smooth. That's just what it is. Up into the straight planche and lower into Maltese. I mean, Jesse has been getting strong. He's been working nonstop, trying to cement his legacy. Up into a front giant, beautiful. Now winding up for his dismount, giant through, double. Almost got the stick. 2 little steps, but I know he'll be happy with that.
And that's going to finish out the 3rd rotation, so we're halfway through this one. It's been a fun one so far. We'll get you scoring updates when we come back. 4th rotation coming up after this. We're back with you from Columbus. Connor Campfield alongside Donovan Hewitt here with you today. We're through 3 rotations here so far, and it's been a fun one. The Buckeyes leading the pack so far, 162.35. Army 152.95, and then William and Mary, of course, just shy of 150, 149.85. We're through the floor, pommel horse and rings. And we're going to move back over now to some new apparatuses here, vault parallel bars and the high bar coming up through these next 3 rotations. But right now, it's been the Buckeyes out in front so far, but we've talked about it a little bit. We've seen a lot of good showings on all 3 sides here today.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've seen nothing but great gymnastics on all sides. Rings for the Buckeyes was not the best as it normally is, but that's okay. It's a tale of 2 halves. It's about how you finish. William and Mary knows that, Army knows that, and Ohio State knows that. It's about how you finish the meet.
Yeah, still a lot left to go, and in this 4th rotation, it looks like as you get some highlights of that last rotation of the 3rd. It was Army on the floor, Ohio State, like you mentioned, on the rings, and then the pommel horse for the tribe of William and Mary. And you mentioned it, Buckeyes maybe looking for a little bit of a better ring set there, but yeah, you still can't be mad being up through 3 rotations. Of course, William and Mary on the pommel horse. They had a couple maybe that they'd want back as well, and then Army, they killed it on the floor to finish it off.
Kill it. Yeah, rings was not the best, but tale of 2 halves. We need to finish. Vault needs to be great. P-bars need to be great, and the high bar needs to be great.
Well, for Ohio State, they're going to be on the vault to start this 4th rotation, it looks like, and they are certainly, if not the best vault team in the country, one of the best vault teams in the country. They lead the nation in average with a 5.5613. That leads the entire NCAA in average, and then of course they had a 56.65 in their last teammate against Oklahoma and Air Force. That was the highest score, tied should I say, in all of the country this year. So this is certainly one of these next events that Ohio State is really certainly going to be looking for strong performances. William and Mary on the horizontal bar in this rotation.
And this isn't even the same vault lineup that they had last week, so that just shows the depth that Ohio State has on vault.
There's the lineup on the horizontal bar for William and Mary. It's alongside their high scores. Then we'll move over to the vault here where the Buckeyes are getting ready to go. Here's Jacob Harmon, a 13.65 season high thus far. He's getting ready to go here for the Buckeyes.
Let's keep it up, man. You're still on the dance cam.
Just 20 seconds away from getting going here. William and Mary looking to have a strong rotation. You saw their lineup. And then Army finishing it off. They're going to be on the parallel here. Parallel bars in this fourth rotation. That's going to be the lineup for Army West Point. Jacob Brenner, Cash Johnson, Jaden Blake, Nick Lesser. That's their lineup on the parallel bars in this rotation. Ohio State on the vault. Jacob Harmon, David Ramirez, Chase Davenport Mills, and Peyton Contini. And then, of course, we saw William and Mary's lineup just a minute ago or so, and we're about ready to get going here in this fourth rotation now as the intermission timer has expired here at Cavelli Center.
Let's do it. Let's get it. I'm excited, man.
Jacob Harmon will lead it off here on the floor for the Buckeyes of Ohio State.
And Harmy's up first. Let's see what he does. He's got a Yurchenko entry, which usually has less deduction on the table, historically. And here he goes. Beautiful double full. Oh, almost stuck. That was a beautiful double full. That's a way to start the rotation, the ball rotation.
So as we move on here to this fourth rotation, it's Harmon leading it off. Another look here at his finish. Jacob Brenner will be on the parallel bars now here for the Black Knights.
Connor, I have to plug Jacob Brenner. I mean, this is a kid, again, we grew up at the same gym with the same coach when we were younger. It's a DMV kid. Let's see what he's got. Put on for the DMV. Into the Moy. Here comes his Stapel. Good. That was beautiful. Double pike. Almost stuck. That was a great routine. Way to start.
Well, he's coming off a year he was all parallel bar team in the ECAC. Good one there. Now over to the horizontal bar where we're standing by for William and Mary. It's Evan Sikora.
I mean, Evan, another DMV kid. He's from Nova, and I know that he can swing. He's got one of the most beautiful high bar routines I've ever seen in my entire life. Starts off with the jam, into the jam, Eagle Giants. Here comes the talk. Good. Getting ready for his Tkachev. Here comes the second Tkachev. Straddle. Just a beautiful line. Ready for the dismount. Almost sticks. Has to hop forward a little bit, but I'm sure he'll be happy with that routine.
And now back over to the vault here for Ohio State. David Ramirez will be on the vault for the Buckeyes.
On vault for David, we have a round-off entry, but he's still going to do a 2.5. Let's see if he puts it down. Chest up. Beautiful. Hop on the landing, but that's a great 2.5. Buckeyes are rolling on vault.
We'll see the sophomore two more times over the next two rotations. And now back over to the parallel bars. We're coming up here for Army. It'll be Cash Johnson. Brenner, the first one up, a 12.55 it looks like for the Black Knights.
Into his lapel. Had to adjust his hands. Wow, that was impressive. Dion, beautiful Dion. Beautiful toe point, too. Wow. Aesthetically pleasing gymnastics. Even down to the front uprise. Healy, beautiful. Double pike. Buckled a little bit, but that was great. Wow. He's a fighter. Oh, yeah. He's hyped, and rightfully so.
Now back over to the high bar here, where William and Mary will get their second time going. It's Evan Wilkins, and as you see the tribe, one of the best in the nation here at the high bar, coming in number 7 this week.
Zuliman to start. That's a hard skill on your shoulders. Oh, so is this one. A little flat on the top, but he's on the bar. He's keep rolling. Takacha pike. Takacha straddle. Woo, fingertipped it, but he's got it. One arm giant. Quast. Winding up for his dismount. And sticks. Raise that green flag. That was great. That was a great routine.
Absolutely. A nice stick at the end. And now back over to the vault for the Buckeyes, where Chase Davenport Mills standing by for the third Buckeye vault.
CDM should be doing a 2.5 out of a Yurchenko, which is, again, another aesthetically pleasing way to do this vault.
By the way, Cash Johnson, a 12.85 on his parallel bars for Army.
And here Chase goes. Oh, did a double full, made a last minute change right there, and it was beautiful. It was worth it. That was still a beautiful vault.
Jaden Blank coming up here for Army on the parallel bars, the third Black Knight to go on this apparatus. His season high just shy of 13, 12.95.
See what he's got. Peach handstand from the board. Into a peach L. Stutz, beautiful. Oh, beautiful front uprise. Double front. That was great. That was great. That was great, man.
Now move over to the high bar. Third time through here coming up for William and Mary. It's Ricky Pism.
13-2 season high. That's good, man. I'm excited for this routine.
Touched on it earlier, back in his home state, so got to imagine he's in front of some of his family here today.
Absolutely. Let's see if he put ons for them. Yamawaki, wow. Winding up for the Kovacs. Coleman, catch, beautiful. That's the first Coleman we've seen today. Zuli Men. Getting ready for the talk. Little flat, that's okay. Stalder, one arm, wow, look at that flare. Getting ready for the dismount, put it down. Double. Ah, almost got the stick. That's gonna be great, that's gonna be a good score. That was great.
So now moving back over to the vault. Fourth member of each team coming up. Peyton Contini for Ohio State.
Last person up, hometown kid. Should be doing a 2.5 out of a cause. Chest up on the board, hits. And sits down right. That's okay.
Just can't stick the landing.
Yeah. Vault's hard, man. Vault's hard. It's the quickest event, but there's a lot going on in that 4 little seconds.
I'll tell you what, I couldn't do pretty much anything that anyone is doing out here, so respect to you guys out there.
We got to get you in a gym. See what you can do.
Nick Lester standing by on the parallel bars here for the Black Knights.
He had a golden sombrero on floor. Let's hope he carries that momentum into P-bars. Peach handstand, beautiful. Giant Diom in the middle, struggled a little bit, but it was great. He found a way to stay up. Straddle front 1 1/4, yes! Man, this kid is off the charts. Double front dismount, stick. Oh my gosh. He has got all of my respect. Wow. I got to talk to him after this.
We'll see,
oh, man.
We'll see what he gets on the score. We'll move it back over here to the high bar. We're here for William & Mary. Luke Tully will round out the rotation.
Season high 13.45. It should be another. Wow, Jaeger right from the Yamawaki tap. You don't see that every day. Into a jam. Look at his shoulders, peeps. Wow. Into his talk. Yes. That's the best talk we've seen from William & Mary. Strauss Tkachev. Catch. Getting ready for their dismount. Half. That's okay. That's a great routine. That's a great set.
And that will finish off the fourth rotation. We're 2/3 of the way there. Right now it's the Buckeyes on the lead. We'll get back for the last couple of rotations after this. We're back with you here on Big Ten Plus. This tri-meet has been moving along thus far. We're into the fifth rotation coming up with the Buckeyes holding on to the lead. Army about 13 points behind, and William & Mary and the Tribe just a couple of points shy of Army thus far. But so far, Buckeyes still got the P-bars and the high bar left. The high bar and the vault for Army, and William & Mary will finish off with the vault and P-bars as we go through. But we're getting into the end here. The Buckeyes holding on to that big lead right now, but
Connor, the race for second is going to be very, very close. That's something to pay attention to. I mean, Army's on high bar now, and they're ahead of William & Mary, and William & Mary's on vault. Army hasn't gone to vault. Vault is usually one of the higher events. High bar can be one of the lower scoring events. So there could be some shakeups in who's coming in second, who's coming in third.
Hey, you took the words right out of my mouth there. I was getting ready to say that second place battle. I mean, neck and neck right now with the Tribe, just a couple of points shy. So it's going to be interesting to watch out for as we go deeper into the rotation. Some of the highlights here from the fourth rotation. The Buckeyes on the vault, the nation's leader in scoring average on that apparatus.
Yeah, the Buckeyes vault, it was okay. Did have a fall, did have to counter fall, but, you know, like I said, it's a second half meet. You have to keep going. You have to continue to go. P-bars is important. High bar is important. The Buckeyes are very good on both of those events.
Yeah, the Buckeyes will be on the parallel bars here on this rotation. Like you said, Army still has to do the vault. That's going to be their last rotation. They're on the high bar here as you take a look at the lineup for Ohio State on the parallel bars, and then on the vault will be William & Mary to lead things off. Evan Sikra will lead off the rotation here for the Tribe.
I believe he's going to do a 1.5 out of Yurchenko on vault. And, I mean, I've seen him stick this. I've seen him dart this a million times. So, hope he gets it in today. I would go ballistic if he did. I'm not going to lie.
Looks like Seeker ready to get rocking and rolling here. Season high of 13.5 on the vault. Coming into this one.
William & Mary starting their slow clap that they do on vault. Here comes 1.5. Oh, he was going for it. He was going for it. Almost got it. That's a beautiful vault, though. That'll score high.
Little hop at the end, but like you said, beautiful vault. Now moving over to the P-bars. Christian Grahovsky will lead it off for the Buckeyes.
KG can vault, man. I mean, excuse me, P-bars. KG is very good on P-bars. Very clean, very technical. That's how his whole gymnastics, that's how his entire gymnastics is, to be honest with you. Right into the 1.25. Wow, that was huge. Peach handstand, pulls hard. He has to do it. That peach handstand was a little off, that making that Bobzar a little hard to do as well. He's continuing to go. Giant. Into his to pelt. Stut handstand. Fighting to stay tall. And his dismount. He's going to want that one back. That's okay. He finished the routine very, very well.
Now leading off for Army here on the horizontal bar, Jake Pabakaran. We saw him earlier.
On pommel horse, right?
Yes.
That was a good swing. I remember that swing. See what he's got. Jam first skill. Lots of jams today, man. Lots of shoulder problems, too. It's worth it, though. Here comes his first Tkachev. Nice. Into a straddle stalder. Pike stalder. Winding up for his dismount. Half-half. Almost got the stick. That's great. That's great.
Ricky Pism now will move back over to the vault. His third routine today, this time on the vault, coming up for the Tribe.
This man gets hyped. I like it. I love the energy that he's bringing to the table. See what he's got. Double full. Almost stuck it, too. That was beautiful. I told you, William & Mary's going to make a move, man.
Trying to charge into second here down the stretch. His teammate Seacrove a 13-1, and we'll have to see what Pism can get. The lead right now, 13-9 is the lead for Ramirez and Harmon of Ohio State on the vault. Now, speaking of Ohio State, move over to the horizontal bars, where Burgess here for the Buckeyes ready to go.
Here goes Berg, P-bar specialist today. He's got one of the most beautiful peach handstand, peach half combos I've ever seen. Yes, beautiful. Into another peach handstand. Here comes the McCoots, wonderful. Dion, right to handstand. Stutz, right to handstand. Here comes his double front, last skill. If he puts this down, it's going to be big. Absolutely. That's going to be a huge score, Connor. I know he's happy about that one.
Everyone giving him a healthy hand now. Take a look at Army here on the H-bar. Cash Johnston standing by.
Here goes Cash. Got that beautiful toe point, beautiful execution. Let's hope it carries on the high bar. Into his talk. Wow. That is the best talk I've seen today. Here comes his Tkachev. Pike. Yes. Straddle. Man, this is just what gymnastics is supposed to look like. It's beautiful. Quas. Double-double. Stick. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Cash money. That was off the charts.
Well, Johnson of 11.95 on the rings, 12.85 on the P-bars. We'll see what he gets there on the high bar, but certainly looked great right there. Now onto the vault here for William and Mary. It's Nico Greenlee.
Double full. Beautiful. Hit after hit on vault for William and Mary.
Jesse Pakale standing by here on the P-bars for Ohio State.
Jess is sneaky good on P-bars, man. It's just one of the most beautiful routines, beautifully constructed routines I have ever seen. Starts off with a whip it. Into his Healy. He just rides the wave on this P-bar routine, man. That's why we call him Hawaiian Breeze. Dion. Into the Suarez, named after his coach, right in the screen. Right into the straddle cut. Straddle 1 1/4, excuse me. Into his dismount. Stuck. What a day he is having. Wow. Hawaiian Breeze. Heck yeah, man.
Another look at it there at the end.
Just sent a dart right through the floor, man.
Jaden Blank now on the high bar for the Black Knights.
Woo! Another Jaeger out of that Yamawaki tap. I like that. Into his talk. That's a good talk. Stalder. Jam. He's got those Eagle Giants right there. Put it down for the dismount and stuck. Wow. William Mary's coming, but Army's did not fold on that high bar routine. That was just a great, great rotation from them. They have some more to go, but that was great.
Luke Tully here, rounding it out on the vault for the Tribe, and a pivotal vault attempt right here.
Absolutely. Very important. I believe he does a Yurchenko double full. Beautiful. Wow. That was just, can't teach it better than that, man. That was beautiful.
Now we'll swing back over to the P-bars here. David Ramirez, we've seen him a couple of times thus far for Ohio State. He's going to round it out right here. Number 8, as you can see, entering today.
Oh, my goodness. Dave's got a lot to offer on this P-bar routine, man. It's high flying. You never know which way it's going. Peach handstand from the board. Here he goes for the whip. Good setup. Good. Getting ready for his Healy. Right down. Beautiful. Stutz. Getting ready for straddle 1 1/4. Good job. Peach to L, taking his time. He has a very, very hard dismount. One of the hardest dismounts being done in the entire world. Half in, half out. And he stuck it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow. That just blew me away. Wow.
Ramirez 6th in the country and all around. He's showing out once again today. Now here's Tyson Phelps over on the high bar for the Black Knights.
Oh, beautiful top. Tkachev layout. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, fought there. Straddle. Got it. He's still on the bar, man. That's the most important part. Do not come off that bar. Into the jam. Stalder. He's got to put it down here. Army did not come to play. Not at all.
Great dismount, and that's going to wrap up the rotation. Now we've got a good one so far, but you'll get another look at it just right here. The finish here by Phelps. So that'll do it for the 5th rotation here. Last one coming up right after this. We're back with you here from Columbus. Final rotation of action coming up. It's been a fun one all day. There's the scores here after 5 rotations. The Buckeyes in firm control, but we hit on it going into the last rotation. But that race for second just got even tighter there after that last rotation. So pivotal 6th rotation coming up for both Army and William & Mary, trying to run down that 2nd place finish in this try.
Exactly, Connor. You hit it right on the nose. Army has to hit all of their vaults in order to stay in control of 2nd place. And William & Mary, they need to hit in order to reach 2nd place from 3rd place. So there's going to be a lot of movement, potential movement within this last rotation. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, you get a look at some of the action from the last rotation. Ohio State was over on the P-bars. The high bar for Army and William & Mary on the vault. Everyone rotates one more here. But William & Mary, a solid vault showing that pulled them a little bit closer, I believe, to Army by a few tenths of a point.
It did. It did. That was Tyler. Huge routine from him. Absolutely.
Yeah, William & Mary finished with a 53.3 in the vault. That's their highest score on any apparatus all day. Army on the high bar in the last rotation, a 51.45, and the Buckeyes on the P-bars, a 52.8. So William and Mary there. Obviously, you mentioned it's a little bit easier to score higher, I believe you said, on the vault, but obviously a big one here coming up for Army, and they get the chance to set the tone here as they'll lead things off on the vault with Jacob Brenner standing by in just a few seconds.
Exactly, Connor. You talked about it. It's easier to score higher on vault, but you do have to hit your routine. It's the same thing. 4 seconds long, but it's a lot in 4 seconds. Let's see what Jacob can do. DMV stand up. One and a half. That's a good 1.5. Great leadoff spot, too. That's a good day from him. Great P-bar routine, great ball routine.
Now over to the parallel bars. Tribe getting ready to lead things off. And their 6th and final rotation here today. Sarkov will lead it off for William and Mary.
Giant off the end. Into a Bobzar, which was beautiful. To Pelt. Healy. Diam. And here comes a dismount. Double front. Beautiful, beautiful double front. Way to finish. Good day from him, too.
Now move over to the high bar, where the Buckeyes and Jacob Harmon will lead things off.
Another absolutely beautiful routine from Harmon coming up. Just like floor, just like vault, Harmon does gymnastics artistically. It's beautiful. There's his talk. Great talk. Woo! Stolder Tkachev layout into a straddle Tkachev. Stolder. Pike Stolder. Here comes the wind up for the dismount. Double. We need a stick. What a day from Harmon. What a day. Look at him. Look at him. Absolutely. What a day.
He was a combined 27-3 on the floor in the vault, and we'll see what he finishes with after that P-bar performance. But you saw he was very happy about that one. That was for sure.
And rightfully so. That'll be a big score. That's a senior for today, and I know that he's happy to be out here today.
Here's Felipe Junkeda here for the Black Knights.
See what he's got. Double full. Small hop back on the dismount, but again, they are staying on their feet. They're doing what they need to do to stay in control of second place.
Evan Wilkins standing by on the P-bars right now for William and Mary.
Let's see if they can make a move. This is time. Peach from the springboard. Wow, and that was a great peach, too. Giant. Suarez, wow. Into a straddle cut. Oh, yes. He is, woo, almost jinxed him. Diam. Stutz. Double pike. Oh, William and Mary's got something to say about Army being in second, because that was great.
Wilkins fired up, took a little extra breather before hopping up under the P-bars that time, and
it paid off.
Translated through. Now over to the high bar here for Ohio State. First time today we'll see Noah Copeland here for the Buckeyes.
There he goes. And he's a baller, man. I'm telling you.
He was an alternate on the rings.
Here he goes on a high bar, and this is what he does, man. This is one of those reasons why he was recruited. Into a Zuli man. Here comes the talk. Yes, beautiful, absolutely beautiful talk. One arm giant. Here come his release moves. Believe Coleman is first. Got it. Here comes the Kovacs. We'll see on the tap. Got it. Hop giant. Love to see a stick from Noah. Double, double. Oh, so close. I know he'll be happy with that, though. That was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful routine.
Jaden Blank now will swivel back over to the vault here. Third time through coming up for Army. Season high of 13.85 here for Blank.
I believe this will be a double full again. Chest up on the table, double full. Oh, almost stuck it. He was going for it too. Army's rolling. That was great. That was a great vault.
And pivotal P-bar routine coming up for Nico Greenlee standing by for the Tribe.
Tribe is about less than a point behind. Oh, yes, they are not very far behind. They're making moves. They need P-bars to go very well, and that peach handstand was phenomenal. They're not far behind at all. Diom, Stutz, into his double front dismount. Almost stuck it. William and Mary, man, they came to play. I cannot state that enough. It's getting close. Coming down to the wire here.
Another look at it here. The dismount will hop the end, and Pacala is standing by on the H-bar for the Buckeyes.
Here goes Jesse on high bar. Man, a couple years ago, if you would have told me on senior night Jesse Pacala would be on high bar, I would have said you are lying to me. But he has been in the lab. He has been absolutely in the lab working. Talk full, right into a talk half, right to handstand. One arm giant. Here comes his Tkachev, straddle, put it on the bar. Comes the Quast. Beautiful Quast. All he has to do is dismount. Double, double. Great day for him. What a senior day. What a senior day.
And now, former vault All-American last year, Nick Lester will finish us out on the vault. Of course, leading the team here in that apparatus, 14-3, the season high.
Connor, we already talked about it, but I love the way this kid does gymnastics. I cannot wait to see this vault. This will be it for Army, so they'll have to wait until William and Mary goes to see what happens. Stuck it. Wow, what a day for him. I gotta give him his flowers, man. Kid's awesome. That's three sticks. 3 events he did in 3 sticks. Wow.
Another look at it here. There's the stick.
Beautiful, man. He came to play. Must be something in that Ohio air.
So now we'll see Luke Tully here on the parallel bars.
And this is it for William and Mary. They could make a move if this is phenomenal right here. Beautiful. Had to correct right there, but he did a great job with it. That's a vet move. Woo! Stutz to one bar. Had to split his legs just a little bit. Diom into the Stutz. Front uprise. Double pike to finish. Stick. Great day for Luke Tully.
He needs a 13-7 to tie Army for second. Not including Army's last vault, so we'll have to see. But Ohio State will finish things off here on the high bar, as here's David Ramirez.
Hold on to your seats, because this high bar routine is high flying. I mean, just like P-bars, you never know which way he's going to go. Shout out to Tkachev, absolutely. Here comes the talk. Woo, boy. Here comes the second talk. Had to backdoor it. Into his Ginger. That was supposed to be connected, but he backdoored the talk, so he could not do it. It's okay, he's still on the bar. He has not fallen yet. Woo, peeled off the bar. He looks to be okay. All right. Trying to figure out, I feel like he slipped. He slipped off the bar. His grips look to be okay.
A little slap of the hands after that finish, but the Buckeyes are going to finish, of course, in first here as we just finished off that 6th rotation, and now we await the scores here to see who's going to finish second after we talked about that race. Right now, Army looks like they finished with a 3:08.1. We're just awaiting that last P-bar score for Luke Tully, and we'll get you that after a break. Step aside on Big Ten Plus. Come back with the award ceremony and final scores coming up after this. We come back to you on Big Ten Plus, and let's throw it down to the floor where the athletes are standing by here for the award ceremony.
And now it's time for our awards and our winners. Please raise your hand when your name is called to be recognized. Finishing first on floor exercise from Ohio State with a score of 14 even is Chase Davenport Mills. The winner on pommel horse with a score of 15.300 from the Ohio State University, Parker Maxton. On rings today, the winner of the competition from Ohio State is Jesse Bagale. Our top performer on vault today with a score of 14.100 from Army, Nick Lester. On parallel bars, the winner of today's competition from the Ohio State University with a score of 13.600, Jesse Bagale. The winner on high bar with a score of 13.850 from the Ohio State University, Jacob Harmon. And congratulations to all of today's event winners. And now the final team results from today's competition. Coming in third with a score of 305.100, the Tribe from William. Coming in second place with a score of 308.100, the Army Black Knights. And the winner of today's meet with a score of 320.650, the Ohio State University. Let's give all of our teams a round of applause. It was a great competition today. Big round of applause for all of our seniors. Our senior ceremony coming up in just a moment. Will the parents of our seniors and guests of our seniors who are in the ceremony please report to the area near the parallel bars down on the floor. If you're in the ceremony for one of our seniors, please come down to the floor and congregate near the parallel bars. Thank you. The award ceremony is finished and our senior ceremony coming up.
Well, that was the award ceremony, and we're going to wrap things up here today. It's the Buckeyes taking this one, 320.650. Army running up at second, 3:08.1, and then William and Mary rounding us out, 3:05.100, all season highs for all these three. So, I mean, we talked about it a lot, of course. I mean, everyone seemed like they were showing out here thus far. And all these teams finished with season highs, regardless of where the standings was. Still all around, I mean, great performances by all three squads.
Exactly. Most important part is season's not over. We still have a lot of work to do. Each team, Ohio State's hosting team up north soon. That's going to be a big one.
Yeah, that they are. They got Illinois on the schedule as well, so that's going to be a couple of big ones here in the world of the Big Ten. That's going to wrap us up here today for our entire Big Ten Plus crew and production. My broadcast partner, Donovan Hewitt, myself, Connor Canfield. We say so long and goodbye as Ohio State takes this one here over Army and William and Mary. And we say so long.
Deuces, guys.